Okay, that's great. And um, have you seen the consequences of this education so that you can tell that it's working?
Exactly, exactly. Because when we started, we had a lot of opposition, and but in recent years, we are seeing change. People are welcoming universal love in their communities. We are welcomed in institutions of education to talk to young people, to talk to university students, talk to college students, to talk to high school students about love, inclusive dialogue, and reconciliation, and even educating them on gender, identity, sexual orientation, all those things to help them on understanding the terminologies used. So we are seeing change. Even there are church leaders who were opponents to our work, but at the moment they come to our workshops, they call us their churches. They really now they are opening up. They are understanding. They know that what we are doing is necessary. In fact, they are looking for us. So there is change that is happening. Hmm.
That's great. So let's switch gears now and come to our last segment and talk about if things go the way you would like them to go, where will ULM and where will Uganda be on these matters 5 years from now?
Yeah. Well, we look at that if all things go the way Universal Love Ministries would like them to go, we see a big change happening. Why are we saying this? Because we know that after educating these religious leaders, now these religious leaders are going to do a big work in teaching the public and changing the attitude of people. Because one of the contents of our teachings is aiming at educating these religious leaders such that they go and teach their fellow religious leaders and their followers with the intention of changing their attitude towards LGBTI persons. So, if these leaders are trained, we see them asking government to put in place laws that are protecting LGBTI persons. In 5 years, we see religious leaders accepting LGBTI persons to be in their churches and take part in church activities. So we see that if this work is done the way we would like it to be done, we are seeing big progress, we are seeing big change, we are seeing better results in the area of LGBTI persons. And on top of that, we are looking that in 5 years, we will be able to form up religious leaders who subscribe to Universal Love Ministries objectives, who accept LGBTI persons. We we look that after 5 years from now, if all goes well, we see churches accepting women to take roles in the church. We see churches accepting LGBTI persons to celebrate their same-sex marriage um, uh, events. We see religious leaders and Christian community and other faith organizations coming together, like in this event of Gay Pride, celebrating together with them. So we really see great work happening in the area of promoting rights of LGBTI persons and acceptance in Uganda.
Okay, that's terrific, and um, I'm hopeful that all of that actually does happen. Samson, I think it's time to wind up this call. Do you have any last thoughts?
Yeah, yeah. And finally, as we winding up this call, it is very important that we keep up together with all people who have been supporting us. In fact, as we are ending, I would like to offer special thanks to people of United States because they have been with us here in Uganda, supporting us, standing with local organization here in educating people, in challenging this law that was against LGBTI persons and their allies. And I encourage them that they should not give up, they should keep up, and they should continue to see that we write a very powerful chapter in the area of human rights together here in Uganda. And lastly, Universal Love Ministries, we continue and we say that our foundational conviction that there is a need to advocate for the critical importance of education in engaging the clergy on contentious issues such as sexual orientation, gender identity, sexuality, and spirituality within the religious context. We believe this is going to work. This is going to cause the change. This is going to make the world a better place and for generations to come. Thank you very much, Professor.
Thank you, Samson.